Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Alex Williams and you're watching the weekly update for Funagain Games for the week of June 30th, 2017. We've got a lot of fun new pre-orders for you and a lot of new games in stock, so let's go ahead and check it out. Alright, first up, as always, we are checking out our new pre-orders this week. First up on our pre-order list is the Lord of the Rings LCG Greyhaven's Nightmare deck. We also have Game of Thrones trading card game Brotherhood without banners. We have the Star Wars X-Wing Guns for Hire 2 Starfighter mini expansion. The new Star Wars Destiny booster is going to be out, Empire of War. Mysterium has a new Secrets and Lies expansion. It comes with more cards and new category. We have new expansions for Innovation, including Echoes of the Past, Figures in the Sand, Cities of Destiny, and Artifacts of History. We also have the new board expansion for Kill Dr. Lucky. This is Dr. Lucky's Mansion That Is Haunted. It comes with a new board and new rules. Tyrants of the Underdark has new expansion decks, which is Aberrations and Undead. A new expansion for Mystic Vale is coming out called Mana Storm. This comes with new cards and amulets. Whitehall Mystery is a new deduction and bluffing game for 2 to 4 players from Sir Chester Cobblepot. DC Deck Building Game has a new game called Confrontations. It's a superhero deck building game for 1 to 4 players. Munchkin Light is coming out. It's a slimmed down version of Munchkin. Munchkin Shakespeare Deluxe is coming out for 3 to 6 players from Steve Jackson Games. Ascension Valley of the Ancients is a hand management deck building game for 2 to 4 players. Spynet is a card drafting bluffing game for 2 to 4 players from Z-Man Games. Jungle is a kids card game for 2 to 10 players from Z-Man Games. Nations, the dice game, is a civilization building dice game for 1 to 5 players from Stronghold Games. Kanban, Automotive Revolution, is a family strategy game for 2 to 4 players, also from Stronghold Games. The Rick and Morty deck building game Close Encounters of the Rick Kind is a humorous deck building hand management game for 2 to 5 players. Felicity Cat in a Sack is a bluffing cat game for 3 to 5 players from Stronghold Games. Marvel Dice Masters The Mighty Thor boosters are out, or will be out. Orphan Black Clone Club is a sci-fi pattern building game for 2 to 5 players from IDW. The Thing Infection at Outpost 31 is a horror hidden role game for 4 to 8 players. And finally we have Gentes from Spielworks coming out. This is a worker placement civilization building game for 2 to 4 players and it's available for pre-order now. Alright, that is it for our pre-orders. Let's go ahead and get started on our new games of the week. Alright, first up this week we have an expansion for 51st State. This is the Scavengers State Pack 1. So I can get that to focus a little bit. I love the art for 51st State. Come on. Well, it was focusing. Alright, we have a new expansion for Vikings Gone Wild. This is the Ragnarok expansion. Vikings Gone Wild is for 1 to 4 players, plays in about 45 to 90 minutes. It's pretty cool looking, comes from Lucky Duck Games. 2 new expansions for Mistfall and Hearts of Mist. The first one is Sand and Snow. Looks like it works for both Mistfall and Hearts of the Mists. Comes with a ton of new cards for you. And we have the Heroes of Mistfall expansion, or miniatures pack. You hear them kind of rattling a little bit, but comes with, looks like 13 new minis for you. Alright, from IDW Games, we have King of the Creepies. This looks like a pretty fun game for 2 to 6 players. Plays in about 30 to 60 minutes. I like the card art in this game. A new Legendary is out. This is Marvel Legendary X-Men, and this one actually comes with a, can't really see that, there he is, limited edition promo card. This is from Upper Deck and expands on your Legendary, your Marvel Legendary game. I think it can be played by itself as well, the Legendary X-Men. We have Beta Bots from Zagar Games and B&B Game Studio. We just talked about this one in pre-orders last week, I think. Looks pretty cool. I like the card art in this game as well. It's pretty cool looking. If I can get it to focus for you. All right, we have Slide Blast. This is from Mandu Games and Fox Mind. Plays in about 20 minutes for 2 to 6 players. Looks like a pretty fun tile laying slide game. Could be a lot of fun. Dawn, the Spielworks game for pre-order, is called Gentes. It's a civilization building game. And I'm actually, right now I can't think of when it's supposed to come out, but it's not too far away, so make sure to get your pre-order in. Alright, from Queen Games we have Tip Tap. This is for 3 to 6 players, plays in about 20 minutes. It's got some interesting components there. Now, Arena for the Gods I actually talked about a bit last week, but it actually came out this week, so it's pretty cool. Again, we have a lot that come with this promo card in the box, but I've actually had a chance to play this game. It's a lot of fun and scales well between the 2 and 6 players that you can play with. Alright, we also have Wordoku. This is from Calliope Games. It's a bit like a kind of Scrabble, Boggle type of game. Looks pretty fun. Alright, another from Queen Games is High Tide. You can see that okay. This is for 3 to 6 players, plays in about 25 minutes. It's got a pretty cool looking board. Some beach fun. Also from Queen Games, we have 12 Thieves, which is, I believe, a remake of Thief of Baghdad. This plays in about 45 minutes with 2 to 4 players. Another one that's come out and has gone out the door pretty quickly as well, so if we have any left, make sure you get on there and order them, is Near and Far. This is the sequel game to Above and Below from Red Raven Games. This one plays 2 to 4 players in about 90 to 120 minutes, and it's got some gorgeous, gorgeous art in this game. Lots of tokens and 11 map game map lists. So the book has 11 maps in it. Pretty cool looking. I hope I get a chance to play that. Alright, another Queen Games, we have Solaris. This is 60 minutes, it plays in about 60 minutes, plays with 3 to 5 players. Another cool looking game from Queen Games. Our last Queen Games game this week is Worm Party. This is actually one that I've been kind of looking forward to. I think my kids are going to get a kick out of this one. Plays in about 20 minutes and plays 2 to 4 players. It's got this pretty cool 3D board where you'll be sticking your hand through the the holes here and putting your finger up through these holes. So pretty cool looking. Now I'm super excited to talk about Dice Forge. This one just came out from Asmodee and Libelud. I can never say this right. Libelud. This game looks amazing. It's got this really cool dice crafting mechanic to it. And actually, we are going to be playing this on next Wednesday's game night. So join us Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to check out how the game plays, and we'll be giving away a copy as well. So be sure to tune in for that. All right, now that all being said, we got the bestsellers of the week next. At number 5 this week, we had Clank Sunken Treasures. At number 4, we had Scythe Invaders from Afar. Number 3 was Adrenaline. Number 2 was Pandemic Iberia. And number 1 was Ice Cool. All right, one more thing we got to go through, and it's the game of the week this week. All right, game of the week this week is Hellas. This is from White Goblin Games. Plays in about 45 to 60 minutes for 2 to 4 players. It's a pretty cool looking game. We've got a nice board and a lot of really nice components in there. This is going to be 35% off for the next week at Funagain.com, so be sure to check that out. That is it for the weekly update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and once again, join us Wednesday night at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to check out Dice Forge. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And always tune in Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for our weekly updates. Thank you. We'll see you next week.